Hello gang, and welcome to Good News, coming at you live from my makeshift studio. Back from holiday though, back once again with the ill behavior. And man, I'm not gonna lie, I've really missed doing this. It's lucky that there hasn't actually been a huge amount of news while I've been gone. There's just been one thing we've all been talking about, and that's the T word. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave that ambiguous. It's tariffs, we're all worried about it. It's gonna massively screw up all of our toy collecting, and that's not a political thing. That's just it is. But here we are. I'm not going to dwell on any of that though, because this show is called Good News for a reason, because I do want to talk about the good stuff that makes us happy. And you know what? There is still a whole bunch of it out there. So let's talk about it. You know, coming back from holiday, I am a little bit rusty. Luckily, I've actually got a co-host for this episode, none other than Rob Liefeld. So I'm going to hand this next segment over to him. Rob, tell the people what's going on in the world.
Loose Collector launched these, and you guys gobbled them up, and you demanded more. You said, where's the next wave? Well, the next wave is here. Youngblood, it's coming. Shaft, Die Hard. Loose Collector is working with Platinum Studios, is back working with me to create the best possible renditions of Shaft and Die Hard, and they're going to show these to you, and I'm telling you right now, this is the same early stages that these came in, and you saw how these came out. These are fantastic. You're going to dig them. Get ready. This is just the tease. More on the way. Youngblood is coming. Shaft, Die Hard. You have no idea how great these look. I hope you're about to see them. Loose Collector, Platinum Studios, Rob Liefeld, Youngblood.
Alright, you know what, Rob? That was a good little presentation you did there, but honestly, I don't like sharing the spotlight. So hit the bricks, pal, and get to work on those Youngblood figures, because honestly, I gotta say, they do look pretty awesome. Shout out to Loose Collector as well, man. I've got the Cabot Stone figure, and he's phenomenal. So more like that? Yes, please. Yes, please, and thank you. But there are some other manufacturers out there, specifically SH Figurarts, who are doing, General Kenobi. Well, they're not doing General Kenobi, they've already done him. They're doing General Grievous. Never thought they're both the same rank, aren't they? General Grievous, the weird chicken cyborg from Revenge of the Sith. I think a lot of people are going to be kind of psyched for this, because it is a cool, weird, funky, awesome design. I love me a gnarly cyborg, and that's what this is, with a lovely little cloth goods cape as well. It still irks me that Darth Maul, Christopher Lee, Dooku, and General Grievous could have so easily been just one character, and that would have really tied the whole prequel trilogy together more, but here we are. Nonetheless, it is a wicked design. He's got the forearms, the lightsabers. He's going to be up for pre-order April 25th, so already I'm going behind on the times, and he should be releasing around about November. Gang, it's time to take a quick pause for the cause and tell you about this channel's sponsor, CrossList. I wish I knew about CrossList sooner. I only work with companies and brands that actually I feel add something to the collecting space. And CrossList is something that honestly I think is pretty essential if you collect action figures and if you sell action figures as well, or anything else for that matter. What CrossList does is you input the sales information to CrossList, and then they send it out to all these different marketplaces, be it eBay, Poshmark, Vinted, Facebook, Depop, Mercari, Railed, Shopify, Etsy. Anywhere that you want to place your advertisement, CrossList will be able to distribute that, and then you can manage it all through CrossList. So rather than spending hours and hours, in my case, sending all the information to different sites, you can just do it through CrossList, and then they distribute it all themselves. They do all the work, and then you can manage it through there. Honestly, it's an amazing game changer that I wish I had when I was selling so many action figures. But hey, there's a whole bunch more action figures I'm going to be selling in the future, and when I do, I'm going to do it through CrossList because they simplified the process so much. It's such an incredible time saver. It encourages me to sell more figures, and it might encourage you to as well. So go check them out in the link in the description below, and honestly, I think you'll be glad you did. Neca, just they are going all in so much with turtles. I feel like if you had the meme, it would be the Neca holding up the turtle franchise above the water, and then aliens are drowning in the water, and then Predator is just a skeleton at the bottom of the pool. So bad time for fans of those franchises, but if you want to spend a lot of money on TMNT, Neca have you covered. This time with the most naked looking turtle I think I've ever seen. We've got Old Man Raphael, and what I say when I mean naked, stop me if I'm wrong, but usually don't the turtles have like yellow on their sides that connect their shell? I don't like Raphael just having green skin on his sides, because then you just got the front shell and the back shell, which doesn't like look right. Am I going crazy? I gotta look at some other pictures, because I'm sure that turtles have like the shell, as it should be with a turtle, connects all the way around. Why are we seeing so much of Raphael's side? I don't like it. He looks really naked. Like when a pro wrestler comes to the ring wearing just trunks and a t-shirt, he looks more naked than if he just came out in trunks. Even worse if he's not wearing knee pads. If he's just wearing boots, trunks, and a shirt, it's like, dude, put some pants on. Anyway, this figure looks really good. Also, much more suitably dressed now, we're getting Panda Khan, which I don't know, is this from the Mirage? No, not Mirage, Archie. This looks like an Archie type figure, but it doesn't say in the write-up what iteration of the Turtles franchise that he's from. But I mean, come on, guys, if you know, you know. This is just really a platform for me to show off the pretty pictures, and I do like these promo shots. It looks like they've actually genuinely gone outside with some natural lighting. I don't know, maybe it's just like the backdrop they use, but I dig it. Samurai Panda. Totally sounds like a 90s cartoon franchise all of its own. Samurai Panda Cats. No, that's the Pizza Cats. How could you be a panda cat? Let's move on. Mafex are dropping some heat with 2 different movie franchises. Don't know why that's such a belabored sentence. First of all, we're going to be getting the Mafex Nightmare Superman. So this, of course, is from Batman vs. Superman, where he has the weird dream where... Is it Batman vs. Superman? It is, where Supes is like, leading his Gestapo-type rangers, and he's whipping the mask off Batman. And actually, I just said, as I saw that, he's got the mask, the cowl, as well. So that's kind of cool. I was going to say it's a shame we never really followed up on that, but also I'm happy to abandon it. The Snyderverse did nothing for me. Bring on the new James Gunn DC universe. The more I see from that, which I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but the more I do see from it, the more excited I get. But if you want to live in the past, I don't actually blame you, because there's a lot to be said for nostalgia, even recent nostalgia. This is going to be $93 and released around about March next year. And so is Shuri. From Wakanda Forever, we got Shuri in her full-on Black Panther gear. I like this look. I like this style. I'm glad that they made her the Black Panther. It makes perfect sense. Honestly, I'm one of those folks. I do think it's a shame they didn't recast T'Challa. I love the reverence that they showed to Chadwick Boseman. But I still feel like it's a shame that we've lost that T'Challa character now in the MCU. But then again, who knows what's going to happen after Secret Wars. In the meantime, though, Shuri does look good in the Black Panther costume. Mattel Creations, for you hardcore MOTU fans, they're going to be giving you a Masters of the Universe Origins Hurricane Hordak. It's actually a pretty cool name. Hurricane Hordak. I like that. So this is going to retail for $25, which actually sounds kind of nice, pretty reasonable. Club Grayskull members get first dibs on this guy from April 24th onwards. Considering it's May 7th that I'm finally filming this, I guess that it's up for grabs now for pretty much everyone. But it looks cool. I know my buddy Brad is going to be happy to see this guy. Yeah, so if you're a MOTU hardcore Mattel Creations fan, you can go pick yourself up a Hurricane Hordak. I love me some alliteration. Pee-wee Herman. That's one that always kind of puzzled me, because we didn't get Pee-wee Herman in the UK. That's a very, very American thing. But I know that Pee-wee's Playhouse is a huge staple of a lot of people's childhoods. And Neca know that too, so they are giving you the ultimate Pee-wee Herman figure. So there he is. So Pee-wee's Playhouse aired from 1986 to 1990. Interesting. I thought it went on further into the 90s, but I guess not. Oh yeah, a thing happened, didn't it, in the 90s? But then Paul Rubin kind of redeemed himself. So that was kind of nice. I mean, hey, look, things were a lot more strict and straight-laced in the 80s and 90s. It was so easy to get a scandal. Nowadays, You can just like pretty much do anything within reason. And people are like, hey, look, everyone on the planet has an OnlyFans and a whatnot. So you know what? You're good, pal. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. If you like the look of this, well, hey, Neca have it. You can get it. It's part of their haulathon. There you go. Now this is kind of cool. I'm digging this. Alien Romulus from Neca, Deluxe Suspended Xenomorph from XX121, which I guess is the space station where Alien Romulus was set. Gonna be expensive, $70. Give or take. Well, no, I was not saying give or take. It will be $70. And then again, actually, in this day and age, who knows what prices or costs might be added on. So you can get this from the Neca store. Going to be shipping around about Q3 of this year. So not too long to wait for it. And honestly, the more I kind of look back on Alien Romulus, I enjoyed that. It wasn't a game changer, but it was just a good time. It was a very safe Alien movie. They were like, look, we've been making some missteps with Alien. How can we make a movie that is just going to give the people what they want? And that's exactly what they did. There was just one line that really clanged where they had the android dude say like, get away from her, you bitch. And I was like, where did that come from? You haven't seen the Alien movies. Like, why did you say that? He might as well have looked at the screen and gone, from the other movies. I digress. This still looks like a fun kind of statue type centerpiece. Not stopping there with their turtles, got a couple of slightly less naked ones now. We're getting the TMNT Mirage Comics Super Turtle. Not familiar with this. As seen in Tales of the TMNT number 5, it's Super Turtle. Okay, it doesn't tell me anything more about it besides what they come with. But hey, plus, he comes with both clean and battle-damaged domoid minifigures. Okay, hey, if you know, you know. Still looks like a very fun figure. Packaging comes with original artwork from Kevin Eastman. So that's kind of cool. I like that. And then speaking of things that I like, it's an easy transition right here. We've got April as a turtle from Archie Comics. So I guess, she transforms into a turtle at some point. As seen in the winter 1994 special issue. Man, 1994, that was kind of like the latter stages of the turtle boom. Kind of the bloom was off the rose, but people were still enjoying the product. So the mysterious fifth turtle. Why, it's none other than April O'Neil herself. And she looks kind of fun too. And then finally, we've got Hunter Leonardo, who actually, speaking of naked turtles, actually, I think when I first saw a naked turtle, this was the one that really raised my eyebrows, more so than the Raphael one. Hunter Leo, again, he looks so naked. Why is there not any shell? There should be a shell, shouldn't there? Am I going crazy? But again, I'm looking at the April turtle, and she doesn't have side shell either. Have they never had side shells? Am I just bonkers? I think I've been looking at the Jim Henson turtles for too long, and now I feel like all turtles should have side shells, because none of these guys have side shells. Man, I am experiencing a revelation right here. The turtles have largely always been naked, I guess, and I've never even realized it. No, the more you know. McFarlane Toys spitting out a few more bangers. The main one that I really love right here is Cyborg Superman, straight out of Reign of the Supermen. Hank Henshaw, not actually Clark Kent. I feel like when all the different Supermen reappeared after the original's death, probably Cyborg Superman was the main one where they were like, hang on, I'm dubious as to how much you really are Clark Kent. But this figure, I love it. It's just a big bang of 90s nostalgia for me. Love the look of it. I love me a great evil cyborg doppelganger. That's exactly what this guy is. He looks really cool. And then also, we're getting the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Green Lantern Corps Jade figure. I'm not familiar with Jade, but I like the look of her. She's basic, looks like a typical basic kind of McFarlane figure. The face sculpt looks okay, I guess. Not much going on there. You know me, I like a bit more of an animated sort of look. So definitely out of the pair of these, Cyborg Superman's the winner. But they're both respectable offerings from McFarlane. Star Wars Black Series are doing a super duper deluxe director Orson Krennic figure. I actually really like this character. I really like this actor. I forget his name, which is annoying. But yeah, this actor is really cool. So I loved seeing him, pop up originally in Rogue One. And then I haven't seen Andor yet, but I saw some of the previews that he's going to be in that. So that's really cool. I like this. It's going to be retailing $24.99, so normal sort of price. And with some nice cloth goods as well. Black Series are delivering here on this. Exclusive to Target. Okay, so you're going to have to shop around for him. But for all you hardcore Star Wars fans who want, a rendition of everyone, this looks like a good addition. Get out to Target. See if you can find him. McFarlane Toys also have the full reveal for their Spawn Blood Axe with Horse 2-pack. So this is going to be, let me see, there's two different versions. So Blood Axe with his trusty steed coming in two flavors, a standard digital version and a signed digital version. What? What does that mean? Signed digital? I'm sorry, I just hate anything that's like digital, NFT-ish, phygital. Remember that? Anyway, regular is $69.99 and the signed is $99.99, both GameStop exclusives. So yeah, I don't understand what it means by signed. So you just get like a signed digital picture? Like, what does that even mean, people? What does it mean? Blood Axe with Horse. Yeah, McFarlane Toys digital collectible. But that's just a picture. Includes McFarlane Toys digital collectible. I like the look of this. This looks fun. It looks weird and, quirky and kind of cool. But don't come at me with digital collectibles. Like, you know what I'm looking at right now? Is my computer with a whole bunch of pictures that I'm looking at for free. I don't know, maybe in like 10 years' time, a whole bunch of toy collectors will be multi-millionaires based off of their digital collectibles. But I doubt it. Mondo Toys, they're gonna go back, way back into time with this alien soft vinyl figure from the 90s Kenner toy line. We've got Aliens Mantis Alien soft vinyl figure deluxe limited edition Acid Blood from Mondo. That's a big ass name right there. Also, additional accessories include a face hugger and a bazooka with missile for Hicks, so you get Hicks as well. I kind of dig that. Limited to just 500 pieces, priced at $200. Hoo-ha! It's always going to be that kind of price point from Mondo. They are high-end, but hey, it looks like a whole lot of fun. I love me some luminescent, bright, green, colorful type, characters, and this is exactly that. Kind of weird, kind of kitsch, kind of bonkers, and kind of fun. You know what I don't like, though? Blind boxes. I don't get the appeal. It's not like trading cards where, granted, they're really expensive now too, but if I'm going to spend like a few bucks, I want to know what I'm getting. In the words of Batista, give me what I want. But hey, people seem to dig them. So now we're doing the Neca Chucky TV series Good Guy Doll Chucky blind box figures. And they all look absolutely terrifying and horrific. And no, I do not want any of them on my shelf. Because you know me, I love horror movies. Don't want any horror figures though, thank you very much. But if you do, then you can at least buy the whole set of 6 together. So you don't have to worry too much about trying to collect each one individually. So you can go on over to Big Bad Toy Store or the NECA store. You can buy all 6 together, and then you're guaranteed 6 terrifying, horrific-looking figures. Because whatever makes you happy. Also, from Hasbro, we're getting Star Wars The Black Series KX Security Droid Enforcer and Droideka 2-pack. Jedi are no match for Droideka. Oh, no, wait, was that the wrong voice? It was more, it was more like, the Jedi are no match for the Droideka. Whatever. Those choices. George, you were really going for something with some of those characters in Phantom Menace, weren't you? Oh, the Jedi are here. They actually thought that was okay. Go figure. Anyway, this 2-pack is going to be an Amazon exclusive. I'm popping myself now. Oh, the 2-pack will be an Amazon exclusive and priced $54.99. Sorry, I'm just amusing myself now. It is kind of fun, though. I do like the design of the droid decker. So, sorry, the droid decker. From Hiya Toys, they are going all in with their 1/12 figures, and I love to see it, especially Carl Weathers from Rocky. This This looks great. I can hear him. I can hear him like, "Come on, Rock!" You know, it's because really, I mean, I just think of him from Rocky 3. Although this more with the stars and stripes, with the whole "Living in America," I just think about Rocky 4, and that's what a way for the character to go out, man. But he went out on his shield. Gosh, I love the Rocky franchise, and this looks like a really great version of Carl Weathers. Going to be retailing for about $90. Because this is more of a high-end kind of figure and should be coming around about the first quarter of next year. So, yeah, probably look out for more Rocky figures. Hopefully, oh man, could they do a Mr. T? I'ma bust you up. That would be so great, man. Hey, Clubber Lang, do you accept the challenge of Rocky Balboa? No, I don't. I reject his challenge, because it ain't no challenge. I love that movie. I'm gonna go watch Rocky 3 after this. Loose Collector not satisfied with just doing the Rob Liefeld figures, he's also showing off prototypes of this gorgeous looking Death Dealer. And I'm saying that with just the white prototype here. Built with intimidation, balance, and posability. That's how it's pitched, and that's what the pictures seem to be suggesting here. Seeing him lined up next to He-Man and some of these other figures, oof. He's gonna look good, man, and with a horse as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is gonna be one of those high-end, expensive figures, especially if you team him up with a horsey too. But dang it, you know, what do I say? You gotta let the juices flow. I'm not gonna be sticking with that analogy, but this does look pretty awesome. YOLO Park, man, they've done the heavy hitters. They've done Prime, Megatron. I think they've done Starscream, haven't they? Now they're doing Bumblebee too, and look, I'm kind of glad that I didn't get any of the YOLO Park figures because I'm safe. Because if I had Prime, I would have wanted to get Megatron. I would have wanted to get all of them, kind of like how 3-0 got their hooks in me. But this does look really sweet. They're always branded as model kits, but they're no more complex than a builder figure. And this Bumblebee, yeah, he looks really, really good. Another banger coming from the YOLO Park boys. I'm impressed. Also from Figurarts, we're going over to Anime Corner. We're going to be getting ReFantazio Protagonist. Is that their name? Just Protagonist? Oh, okay. Going to be up for pre-order now and releasing around about October from the game Metaphor ReFantazio. So for all you fans who are into anime and your anime-inspired games, there you go. You can get your central protagonist right here. And also, not to be left out, there is an Ultraman figure coming out too. Ultraman Omega, going to be released around about August. Joining the SH Figurarts line, apparently has amazing articulation, so is capable of doing amazing dynamic poses. SH Figurarts, I don't mind telling you guys, that's the main reason we buy some of your figures, is because of the articulation, and it looks like this one is no exception. Also, there's a funky little video from SH Figurarts showing off their Legion figure, which is just pretty amazing looking. I want to take a little look at some more information here. I can't see, it's from the Monster Arts side of things, but I don't know what franchise this Legion is. It must be a video game thing. Ooh, is it Monster Hunter? I'm going to try and figure out some information in the edit while I'm doing it. In the meantime, though, I just have this crazy awesome looking video. I wanted to show it off because, man, yeah, the more I'm looking at it, it looks like a Tyrannid type character from Warhammer 40k. Very cool stuff, and yeah, when you finally watch this, I might actually have some information below me telling you what it is that we're looking at. Toys Battalion are doing a not Cloud from Final Fantasy. Is that it? This is called Ex-Soldier. But my goodness, he does have a big chunky Buster Sword, so I guess it's a little bit of one of those, you know, unlicensed, don't call it Final Fantasy Cloud, but we all know what we're talking about, especially that hair. Come on, that's gotta be the dude. I'm not that big on Final Fantasy because it's numbers and stats and RPG mechanics, and my brain doesn't work that way. I'm more of a kicky punchy type guy. But if this is your jam, you might be very happy. 1/6 scale, don't have a price yet, but again, I'm gonna try and find out a little bit more information when I'm doing the edit. See when this video comes out, if I actually figured that out. Nonetheless though, the soft goods look real nice. I love the cool like 3-point visor helmet thing. It's a funky looking figure, even if I don't know entirely where it's from. Now this is just beautiful. Underverse, they never disappoint. This is, as I keep on saying, it's the art of action figures. This is the kind of thing where you could put this in like a museum of cool, beautiful, handcrafted, created stuff, and it's just, Chef's Kiss reminds me a lot of the robots from Nier Automata. So this is the Underverse Desert Alpha Bertie Mark 9 and Medusa upgrade pack. Pre-orders would have started already, so check out underverse.com to have a look at this. The upgrade pack is $145. I can't see initially what the actual figure itself is going for, but geez Louise, if the upgrade pack alone is $145, whew, I don't want to know what it'll be, but I will find out, and that information will be down below. But just look at it, man. You know, now that I kind of have a figure of all of my kind of childhood favorites, like your Marvel characters and stuff, now it's the extra things that really get the juices flowing, you know? And this is a juice flower. That's weird. I'm not going to edit it. Oh, I just saw Bertie's $345. Put the cork back in the juice flower. I'm running with this. Yeah, I'm going to admire it from afar, but only from afar. Not saying it's not worth it, but hoo-ha! Model behavior needs to save some money, and it starts here. No juice flowing. Now this I just had to share with you guys, because it's a 6 foot tall Unicron, not available to purchase. I mean, could you imagine if it was, how much this would cost? This is just a fan project that someone is doing 3D printing, and I had to share it with you. Megatron, it is I, Unicron. Then continue into oblivion. I should be a voiceover artist. Why did I not pursue that career more? I love everything about Transformers 1986, and Unicron was just the greatest villain. And this looks gorgeous. They haven't even added the wings yet. They're gonna have to add the wings, surely. But just with this size and scale, like, could you imagine him like holding a whole bunch of Transformers in his hand? Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I just wanted to gush over it with you. And folks, that does it for good news for today. What did you think of the items covered? Comment below and let me know. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then you know what you gotta do. You gotta join the 6-1 Clicks by clicking the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And if you want to go one step beyond in supporting the channel, then you can do by getting yourself a YouTube channel membership. By getting one of those, you get to take part in the daily channel member live streams that I do. I'm so happy to be back doing this full time, because now I can dedicate so much more time to giving something back to the folks who support the channel. So guys, if your name is going up the side of the screen, then this one's for you. Thank you so much for helping me do this full time. I can't believe that we're doing it, but we're doing it, and that's all down to you. So thank you so much, everyone who supports the channel. And if you're not a channel member, then I appreciate you watching, because dang it, if you've watched up to this bit at the end where I awkwardly promote myself, then you're a real one. So thank you so much for that, guys. And I will be back probably in about 5 minutes with another video. So until then, keep displaying model behavior.